So this is my 1980 Honda Cm200 that I restored last year. I've had the bike for 15 years or so and it's been stock, and I decided to go and just kind of go through the whole bike and redo everything. It is I kept it original 6-volt system and rewired everything, kept the wiring. I put it through the frame, kind of clean up the wires. I do have a Shore 6-volt lithium battery. I did use the original battery box, but just relocated it to a cleaner area. Relocated ignition switch and voltage regulator. The whole frame has been completely powder coated, and all bushings and what have you are stock Honda. They are still available from Honda, most of them at least. The front end I did cut out 5 inches out of the forks, and retapped them, powder coated the bolts, and retapped the inside of the forks. So far so good. It doesn't ride any different really. You do have a different riding position. I do have clip-on handlebars, and a different headlight bracket assembly. All the wires are tucked in to the back of the headlight. Also a little neutral switch, indicator light relocated. I do have a shorter throttle cable from Motion Pro. I sent them the carb and the grips, and they made a shortened throttle cable perfect for this application. Coming around, wrap the headers. I did a starter delete, just because I never used a starter and it kind of saved on weight. All the side panels and cam cover has been powder coated as well. Carburetor has been completely gone through and rejetted to kind of offset the shorter exhausts, and the pod uni sock. Well, that's a uni foam filter of sorts. So with that said, it's being I had gone through and rejetted everything, and it is running perfect. No popping, no loss of power all through the mid-range is perfect. New petcock from Honda, somewhat of a little polished intake. I got a choke delete because I don't need it. The area that I live in, got a RK, I believe, 428 gold racing chain, rear shocks that are adjustable, kind of to upgrade the older style units. It's kind of a nice, I can adjust the height of the rear. And seat, leather seat, stitched. The rear frame has been cut. Doesn't look too bad. If you can see, all the wiring and stuff is kind of somewhat tidy. Just cleaned up the rims, and got a license plate frame with a bracket and a rear tail light, brake light. And with the engine, the top end was torn apart. I did new head gasket and piston rings, resurfaced the head, kind of got everything back to being straight. Bike only has, if I'm not mistaken, oh, no odometer, took it off. I think it's about 3,500 original miles, so just while I was at it, I just kind of went through and did that. I do have a temp gauge, kind of just to let myself know what I'm running at. And usually about running around town and stuff, short trips, running about 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Anything over 325, 340, I kind of start getting a little worried, but that being said, the bike's good. Top speed that I've got it on, I think I've gone top speed about 75 on it, and that's pushing it just because of all the weight that's been taken off the bike and the size of it. It is a fun bike to ride around town. Tank, nice big giant dent right there, but I just wanted to kind of keep the original tank, scuffed it up and put a clear coat over it, so just for the time being until I come up with some other idea of what I want to do with it. So with that being said, let's see if I can start this up. Nice.
What the hell is that thing? I don't know.
And that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Be glad to help out with any questions or anything I can help out with if you have a build of sorts with a Honda Cm200t. All right, I'm Mike. Thanks.